Chatting with Nico Estevez ahead of this game. They were excited to get out there and provide some hope for the community, and here we go. It's Dallas in the red from left to right, Nashville in the yellow from right to left. We're underway.
More often than not, it's a feeling out process. Neither side wants to fall one behind, because you do that in a cup match. You know the clock is ticking and the psychology starts to get to you. So if both sides playing it carefully, but at some stage they will open up, probably in the second half, as you said earlier, when the subs come on.
And there is the whistle to end the half. It's not one they'll be talking about decades from now. Scoreless between Nashville and Dallas. Cue those official subs in just a moment. So 3 changes right out of the gates for Gary Smith, hoping to spark some change as we're into half number 2. Nashville left to right in the yellow, FC Dallas right to left in the red and blue from Geodis Park. As far as the center backs go, so really those 2 changes in the midfield and going forward. Wheel and Hackinson. See what that brings to this match. Tumasi with it, looking over the top here for Ferreira.
Certainly if you get towards the end of the game and one team's ahead, then things do get a bit chippy, because players who are losing get desperate.
Pico in behind, goes for the shot. Zubak was screaming at the backside for it.
Let your coaches argue on your behalf, but you stay out of it.
Junka looking back for Sabalang.
That's why it's gonna get a bit chippy at some stage, you think.
Here's Tumasi. Ferreira over the bar. It did take a slight touch. It's out for a corner. Ferreira direct from the corner. Header right at Panico. Jesus did well to shake free at the penalty spot. It would be Nashville or Dallas. Last year, this was the round where Dallas fell in defeat to Sporting Kansas City. Sebastian Velasco comes in, and that'll be it for Sabalang. You just mentioned he might be on his last legs here to try and impress Estevez, and that's it for him tonight.
Yeah, he's worked hard. He's put in a really good shift. You can understand the coach wanting some fresh legs on the pitch. He just needed to impress a little bit more in terms of threatening the goal. But in fairness to him, don't think strikers on either side have had a really good night of impressing the coaches so far. I still think they'll get a chance in the last 30 minutes. We've already seen Jesus Ferreira have a little snapshot. So not in Sabalang's fault, but the coach has to make a decision, and you felt he was the most likely to be replaced.
Here's Fafa Pico. Zubak running in the middle. Hawkinson on the backside. Pico cutting, shooting, scoring! Fafa Pico breaks the deadlock in the 63rd.
For Ethan Zubak in the previous round against San Antonio. This time he scores it himself, tucks inside, gets...
Fafa Pico being lifted here for Jacob Schaffelberg. He receives a hero's applause off the pitch. He has the lone goal right now.
I wonder if we're going to get a smile from him at some stage. He's probably annoyed at coming off because he's such a competitor. He wants to stay on and see his team to victory.
Cedillo. Legit back for Edwin Cedillo. Taken by Schaffelberg. Schaffelberg touching it around Jesus, who cuts him off. That'll be the first yellow card of the match.
He's so quick, Schaffelberg. And they all know what danger he can be. But that means they can be vulnerable on the counter-attack, and that's what Schaffelberg will be looking to do, use his pace. That's going to scare Giovanni. Giovanni can't bring him down again.
Already on a yellow, he just picked it up. Play on, says the referee. Elbow there from Cedillo. One of those players was deemed offside, and Dallas looks to play quickly now.
So sad for Josh Barrow. I think he was the one who headed in at the far post. He probably thought this was the winner, the clincher, and his moment of glory, and it's blown off.
Muil cuts inside. Muil! That might be the clincher you were asking for. Alex Muil puts Nashville up 2-0.
See Dallas, but they just had a goal disallowed, and they kept that pressure on. Ball gets played out wide. He cuts in on this left foot of his, and when he lets rip, have a look at this. The bend, absolutely fantastic with pace. Jimmy Mauer, no chance whatsoever defenders standing off him a little bit if he wants to be critical, giving him a bit too much space. When you give quality players space, they're going to hurt you.
Korcha had a chance here with the first team. Had started with their second team in MLS Next Pro over the weekend. Legit coming off for Quinones. It's Jesus coming off for Korcha. Given away by Bauer. Given away by Nashville. Quinones gives it up. Velasco just missed it. Eastern Conference is suiting Nashville well, by the way. Made the switch from the West to the East this season. Right now third in the Eastern Conference. Most recent MLS Power Rankings came out on the website. They're fourth in the league with their form. Whether MLS campaign or Cup, results have been the same for Nashville lately.
This is just the professional side of the game now. Last 7.5 minutes, just keep possession. Try and move it into your opponent's half, keep them away from your goal. All the good things. Slow the clock down, take the odd injury. Just do everything you can. They've got the 2-0 lead. They're in a great position. There was a sub in the previous match, Joe Desart, against San Antonio. So a repeat situation. And again, another little chance to show the coach what he's made of.
Move by Schaffelberg. Into space here, Schaffelberg. Draw has been in Nashville's favor so far this year. Able to be at home for both of their matches so far. There's nothing doing offensively for FC Dallas in this one. Have but one shot on target. It was a header from Jesus about 20 minutes ago, right at the keeper. Might they have a lifeline here on a penalty? No, it's the exact opposite. It's a dive, and Velasco picks up the yellow for it. I'll be disappointed, Dallas, if this stands to have only had one shot on target. Muil, Hackinson.
Good work from Nashville, just closing. They've done this so well throughout the match. First half, they were both good at it, but second half, Nashville have really been dogged in their determination to close down FC Dallas at every opportunity.
And there's the final whistle. Third Open Cup match for Nashville here at Geodis Park. Third time on home turf. They're advancing through.